Welcome back, our timeless listeners. This is Timeless Talk. I am your host, AJ. As always, I have my co-host, ArmShark.
What's up, guys?
And today we're going to be discussing two topics that we came up with the other day.
We got the Homo thug, and we got...
I'm going to introduce it that way, man. Okay, sorry, let's do that again. Our first topic is going to be about personalities. We'll get into the Homo thug in a second. ArmShark, jeez. Fuck. Anyway, the first one's going to be about personalities, right? And think about it, guys. What makes people do the things that they do? You know what I'm saying? What makes your personality? Is it how you were raised? Or is it just, the people you hang out with that influence you? I feel like it's a little bit of both. My dad used to always tell me, like, tell me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are. So, I mean,
yeah.
How do you feel?
Why do people act the way they act?
Yeah.
Why is it that you act a certain way when you walk into your school? And then you act a certain way when you walk into your work. And then you act a certain way. You get the idea, man.
Wear different masks, absolutely. And we're going to delve into that as well. As far as the second topic of the evening, you guys stick around for it. We're going to talk about what ArmShark said about the Homo thugs. So just so you know,
Kendrick Lamar.
Wait. You're going to say Homo thug, then you're going to say Kendrick Lamar?
Okay, yeah, good point.
So then let me give a clarification on it real quick first. You're getting ahead of yourself.
Okay.
So basically, what we're saying is that the second topic is going to be about artistry and hip-hop, mainly hip-hop, and how they desensitize women and treat them as objects.
Right.
And ArmShark brought up this theory that we talked about, that he feels like it's the Homo thug theory. And the reason why the women are treated that way is because ultimately he feels like the hip-hop game is ran by
the gay mafia. The gay mafia is basically controlling hip-hop and possibly Hollywood. And there's an agenda. This is not my theory, okay? The information is out there. There's an overall agenda to basically transform hip-hop, which is already happening, into some sort of, why are we demeaning our women, right? They give birth to us.
Why are we putting them down? No, I agree. It's like
why is that cool?
Thank you. Why are they making that dope? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Oh, it's dope, man. Fuck you, bitch.
That shit wasn't dope in the
like,
80s. That's not the grassroots of hip-hop, dude. We're talking Run DMX. We're talking about KRS-One. We're talking about Royce the 5'9".
There you go. We're talking about Royce the 5'9". We're talking about all the legends, bro, essentially. That would never talk about fuck shit like that.
Dude, they would be like preaching
Ice Cube,
wokeness, right?
DMC, like
they'd be like telling you like there's more out there, guys. You need to educate yourself.
Yeah,
this is like there was actually like a Black Panther movement happening. There was groups happening where they were just a threat to
Although
society.
They were saying that one person from the 80s was a fruitcake. Dr. Dre, unfortunately, who I am.
Oh man. I mean, Tupac said it himself, dude, that California Love Part 2 without gay ass Dre. He says that.
He does say that. So
album.
let me ask you this: do you think that this Homo thug shit might have started even before it became what it is today? Well, in your opinion, what it became today, anyway.
Well, I mean, yeah. Look at Eazy-E, Lethal Injection, right? We all know that conspiracy.
Oh yeah.
And
I thought it was kind of funny how Ice Cube's album was named that too. Did you ever catch that? His next album around that time was Lethal Injection.
Yeah, I think that was
It's crazy. But I'm not saying Cube has something to do with it. I want to believe that.
Or that Eazy-E or Cube is gay.
No, I think Ice Cube's straight, bro. I personally don't. I don't think he's gay.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
I think if there's anybody gay from NWA, it'd have to be Dre. Sorry, maybe not. Maybe it was Easy.
He did branch off, dude, from Death Row. They didn't like him, and they were all saying that.
Suge Knight didn't want to take it in the ass.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. The whole thing is skeptical.
I know, I'm just kidding. I mean, Suge's a crazy motherfucker, but I don't think that was the reason why they had parted ways. What was I going to say? But yeah, no, to coin off of what we were talking about, I don't, because we were briefly talking about this off the record, and like I told you, I don't think everybody from this generation is a Homo thug. J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar. I feel like those two are, some of the, if anything, the leaders of this generation that are bringing back the movement that Nas and Pac and Big and all those other, like we were saying, Royce the 5'9", Run DMC, Ice Cube. Those are the true hip-hop legends that weren't.
And that's why they're the witnesses in Revolution.
Yeah. Oh, you're saying that. That's right. You were saying Cole and Kendrick were like the two
witnesses
from Revelation. And I'll let you say it. Go ahead, Arthur.
I mean, is it, it's literal, right?
Yeah.
So if Revelations is literal, and we're saying that there's two witnesses that are going to come in the end times and start breathing fire. Right? What
if J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar were carrying that torch, right? There's a possibility.
And they're spitting fire.
And that could be, that's literally...
Are they the witnesses that spit in fire? That's in Revelation. It's possible, dude.
Or are they spitting bars? Yeah, because you're saying because Revelation is too literal. So are they literally, like you said, spitting the fire, or are they spitting the bars that are fire? And I told you I like that comparison because those bars, like you said, the spitting the bars, the fire they're spitting.
Yeah.
It's like spitting the word of God. That fire. It's the good fire. You know what I mean? It's the
Right.
fire that purifies.
Right.
They're spitting that fire.
Right.
And let's be honest, they do mention God, bro. Matter of fact, there's a record that J. Cole just dropped. And I didn't tell you about this off the record, so I'm going to say it to you now on the record. There's actually a track that J. Cole just did with Royce, the 5'9", and he talks about thanking God, bro. In the track, he talks about giving God the glory. Bro, he just squeezes it in there a little bit, like here and there, and he talks about how things are possible through him. Just listen to it. I'm paraphrasing, guys.
Well, Kendrick did say
Go listen to the track. It's new. It's on Royce's new album. He just dropped it.
Didn't Kendrick say that he'll die for it?
He did say that. He did say that.
Up,
yes, he
up.
did. They both did. So that's what I'm saying. Even Kendrick on multiple occasions. Like
Look what happened to DMX, dude. DMX dropped his first album. At the end of his album, he had a prayer. And then some
I remember that shit. Yeah.
Dude, yeah, some shit went down. He's always had that Damien track, too, on every album. So there was some shit going down with him in Hollywood, him in the studio, and then now he fell off. Dude, they released his first 3 albums really fast, man. Some shit went down where they're just like, fuck this fool. Like, both parties didn't like each other. You know what I mean? So, and now he's portrayed as a crazy person just because he's not going along with this agenda.
Did you hear about the interview that they talked about too? How he looked at the camera, dude, and it was like it gave me chills because he's like they were asking him like,
who looked at the camera?
DMX.
Oh, okay.
And I'm a paraphrase. I don't remember exactly what he said word for word, but actually no, I do. I believe he said it this way. He's like, oh, I don't think they know why you're in here. Like, they know your charges. He's like, you know what, all those charges, it's all bullshit. He looks at the camera and he's like, they know why I'm in here. You guys know why I'm in here.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then the interviewer like egged it on. He was like, I don't think they do. Why don't you tell them?
Right.
Like trying to get like, oh, they know. He started laughing. He's like, I see what you're trying to do there. It's not gonna work. They know.
He's not gonna verbalize it.
Yeah,
he's
dude, like
stupid.
fuck that. He's not dumb. Yeah, like
he's already been fucked too many times.
Verbally confess himself to death. Fuck you. Like he ain't gonna. You know what I mean? Like that's what the interviewer was trying to get him to do, bro. But let's just go back. We're gonna delve more into that later.
Yeah.
Let's go back.
It's an interesting topic.
It is absolutely. That's why we kind of got a little off there. We didn't get off, but we got off in the second topic.
We didn't get off. No one's getting off here. Fuck, dude.
You know what I mean, motherfucker? Yeah. And then, wow, we went a little too far with the second topic too early, prematurely.
Okay,
prematurely ejaculated early.
You're right. Yeah, you know premature ejaculation, guys. Just grip it from the shaft. You'll be fine.
All right, we're done. Let's go back to let's go back to the first topic. So, why do people act the way they act? I feel like I stated before, my theory is that
was Little Joe advice, dude. So King Arthur, I don't mean to interrupt you, dude.
Right,
but King Arthur's dad used to work in Wayside, and he worked with Snoop Dogg in Camp Snoopy. They used to call it Camp Snoopy, dude. He was in Wayside. Camp Snoopy's like where the bitches go. That's where Snoop did time. Okay, and this guy, I'm sorry, I gotta say his name, dude. Little Joe, and you know Snoop.
You already did. It's the second time you said his name.
Dude, Snoop mentions Little Joe a few times on his rap songs, bro. So there's this ongoing joke I have with King Arthur where we're just like, dude. Snoop knew your dad in prison, bro, and they used to call him Little Joe. Anyways,
sorry. What was the point of that?
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
What was the point of that story, dude?
I don't know, dude.
All right.
You listen to Snoop, and you hear him say Little Joe, now you know who the fuck he's talking about.
What the fuck? All right, that was good. I like that. Sidebar, ArmShark story. Let's get back to what I was going to say. Fuck, what the hell?
No, based on personalities of people.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. So, okay, thank you. Appreciate that. So that story took me for a whirl, dude. I just didn't expect it. It's
funny. Okay, dude, because it's real life.
It is.
You know,
that's what happens in real life.
This is what he's rapping about.
It is. Yeah.
He's rapping about doing easy time with Lil Joe. Okay, here's the deal.
Fall out of my chair.
This is actually good. All right. You were talking about.
So back to what I was saying. Yeah, no. So back to what I was saying. Personalities. My theory on it, I feel like not only, like I stated earlier when we first started, we introduced the topic. I do agree with the whole, tell me who your friends are, I'll tell who you are.
Right.
But I feel like we wear these masks because we want to feel accepted. We're afraid that society, or people that we try to quote unquote fit in with, the norm, which I don't believe is real. What is normal? Define that.
What is real?
And I've stated that before. I know in past podcast episodes where I've said what is normal. You know what I mean? I've said that before. I think it was episode 2 or 3. I don't remember, but I remember saying that, and what I meant, it kind of ties in what we're talking about right now, where it's like you don't need to fit some type of manufactured puzzle for you. The world will lie to you and tell you that, or demons will tell you that.
Right.
But the reality is, you're okay how you are. Seriously, yeah, there's some flaws, but who the fuck doesn't have flaws?
And the reality
and
is,
what is weird is okay to be. It's okay to be weird, bro. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not saying be a fucking creep.
Do me a favor, guys.
I'm not saying that. But
look up the definition of weird. It means unearthly. An alien is
you not
weird.
understand, yeah.
And that's part of the agenda, AJ. They're trying to basically make weird into this abnormality.
And you don't want to be it. They're
by doing that, they're defining what normal is.
And then they're showing you, guys, be this way.
Right.
This is normal.
And how are they doing that? Through programming, television programming, the tell lie vision, the programming that everyone's watching. So it's like not really your fault.
We briefly talked about this in episode 2 when we were talking about Disney and stuff. It's kind of similar to this.
Yeah.
How they got attacked.
And this affects on how you act in public, right?
Yes, sir.
And it affects you at a young age. And like a lot of parents are relying on a lot of these programs to entertain you, but at the same time, you are being programmed into some system.
So it doesn't just like you said, like we said before in episode 2. It's not just affecting the children; it's affecting us. It is.
Yeah, dude, because we were children
We're
once.
being, thank you.
And we grew up.
Now we grew up, and now we're still being brainwashed even to now.
Yeah.
It was like a slow process till then, and now that we're here.
Okay, it's like crazy. Okay, so you're gonna go to a Democratic convention or a Republican convention. You're going to basically agree with every single ideal of that party, which is basically a corporate entity, and no one is really like that. That doesn't exist. Nobody's going to totally agree with everybody. So that alone is phony. Like, it's weird. So if you're actually saying that everything I agree, just blindly, like, you're programmed, dude. You haven't been able to realize that you're under a mass hypnosis. You're under a television program.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's really scary.
Why do they call it television program?
That's why they call it television program.
They're programming you.
It's in your face, dude. They throw it in your face like Donald Trump's nipples.
But you see,
you mentioned earlier, dude. You mentioned earlier about...
I mentioned his nipples earlier. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, okay, listen. No, The Mask, okay? Jim Carrey
mentioned The Mask.
drew a rendition of Donald Trump.
Earlier. Is that what you're talking about? Okay.
Yeah, my bad, dude. That was
sick. Fuck. What is this shit?
I don't know if you knew this or not. Jim Carrey drew a cartoon rendering of Donald Trump.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
That's
he has
crazy.
his nipples out and everything. It's pretty funny.
What the? Okay, I get it now. Now that makes sense.
Oh yeah, okay, my bad.
Donald Trump nipples. When I mentioned The Mask. You thought of Jim Carrey.
Yeah,
which may have reminded you of.
Tell you, he's a talented dude. Everyone's saying he fell off. He's going crazy.
So he's doing. I know. Why do they say he's going crazy? Because he's painting stuff now that makes him insane.
He's just redirecting his energy, man.
His genius. Let him do his.
Dude, he did his thing in comedy world. Now he's out. It's like
sidebar.
Leave the guy alone.
Exactly. Thank you. And not only that, but it's like people call. All right, look, he's a little bit of a crazy nut sometimes. Kanye West. I agree with one thing the madman said was, "You can't put me in a box."
Right.
That goes for everybody.
It goes for everybody.
If you want to be artistic in more ventures than one, I'll use myself as an example. Yes, I'm working on a clothing line. Motherfucking process. You guys don't know. So long story short, jumping through hoops, legal issues, trademarks, copyrights, all that bullshit. It's a journey, all right. But you know what? I wanted to do something else, which is now I'm doing this with ArmShark. Podcasting. Who the fuck why can't I have a clothing line and have a podcast?
AJ, it's a great segue for us.
You get what I'm saying? It's just an example. It's not as massive, but
Crazy House Entertainment.
That too.
Thank you for listening.
Beautiful timing for that. I'm gonna take advantage of this right now to just plug in real quick and a shout out to. I should have made this clear since episode 1, and I'm actually glad that we're mentioning this now because I know some of the listeners that we have, some of our audience is from Crazy House. Thank you for that, ArmShark. Me and ArmShark ourselves are also from Crazy House. Not only is this podcast under the Timeless Empire umbrella, but it's also under the Crazy House Creative Collectives umbrella. So shout out to Crazy House, and that's everybody. Its founder, Memnock, its producers, which is Nappy Boy, JJ Music, Leo Legendary. I myself as a graphic designer, we're still growing. It's a label / creative collective. ArmShark's also a part of it. He's more the communicating aspect of everything.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? So we got the podcast under this. So shout out to Crazy House. Shout out to Timeless Empire.
Thank you for our listeners. Yes, we love your support.
Shout out to you guys. Absolutely. And we really appreciate you guys for listening in and tuning into our madness every week. We hope that we can also not only entertain you, but allow you to walk away with some knowledge, or at least spark some interest to go research some of the shit that we talk about, huh?
Yeah, do research it.
Please, like, take our word for it, but don't take our word for it. You know what I'm saying? Go find out for yourself. If this shit interests you, which I'm sure it will, go check it out for yourself.
Hashtag Donald Trump's nickel bulls.
You want to say that again? I'm not editing that out, bro. I can't.
I messed up the way I said it, though.
I know. I'm just kidding. Go ahead. 1, 2.
Hashtag Donald Trump's nipples.
Wow. Yes. Hashtag.
No, but anyways,
man's
okay, yeah.
nipples.
Let's talk. Okay, sorry. Okay, listen.
Go
No,
ahead.
but when people act a certain way, right? People act a certain way in certain times. Like, you know what gets me? Going to Trader Joe's. Everybody is a freaking mad person in the parking lot. And for those Midwest
Why do you think that
listeners out there, don't know who Trader Joe's is. It's like a good grocery store. Maybe they do have Trader Joe's. I don't know.
Organic shit.
Yeah.
I was actually there at shop today. There actually.
Dude, the parking lots
went and got
are
groceries.
mad. People,
I know. I was there today.
People will
I was
kill
there.
you for a spot.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
It's always
Then,
packed.
when
It's
you
like,
get
it reminds
inside-
me. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Then when you get inside, it's like, well, you're just trying to run me over. Now you won't even make eye contact with me. What's going on?
So what's that saying about Trader Joe's shoppers? Are they all pussies? I'm not a pussy. I shop there. Sometimes.
Well,
sometimes.
No, it's not saying anything like that. It's not like
I know,
confrontational.
I'm
but
just fucking
but it's
around.
just, you act
No,
a certain
no,
way
I
in
get
the
what you're
parking
saying,
lot,
yeah.
and you act a certain way at the grocery store.
Oh,
What if you were behaving
I
that
see
way
it.
in the grocery store? The shopping cart. But some moms do that, dude. As being you can attest for this, dude. As being a single guy shopping in a grocery store, isn't there some tension with some older moms? They don't like it.
They don't, dude.
It's like you're approaching their territory and they're
Yeah,
pissed.
they're almost insulted.
Yeah,
Why'd
dude.
you be so greasy burger, motherfucker? What are you doing in here?
Yeah.
Go shop at Walmart or
Or
Target.
they'll purposely put their cart like kind of out and they'll shift their hip out and they'll give you like a dirty sneer. And it's like you're not allowed to look at things for a long time, but they are.
Yeah, that's
you're always in their way, but they're. You know what I mean? Like what's wrong with you? Can't you just grocery shop?
Everything is wrong with them, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, man.
This is seriously
No. But I like that you gave that example because it ties into the whole mask thing we were talking about.
It does.
Why don't you have one universal mask that you wear all the time? That's the way you're supposed to be.
Thank
right?
you.
You're supposed to be.
You're
like
supposed to
that.
just be yourself, but you're in a situation that you're in. There's no reason to be like purposely behave a certain way. Like if you're that person that's thinking about putting somebody down to make yourself feel better, then there's a problem. You need to look deep inside yourself and realize that maybe there's an opportunity within yourself that you can improve. It has nothing to do with being fake or anything like that. Just that not everybody's going to be receptive to your shit talking. Not everybody wants to talk shit as a form of communication.
No, they don't.
Some people like to talk about being better and positivity and interesting things. But people that talk shit, they have nothing interesting to say. They're just boring people. But that's not really true, right? There's a lot of cool people that talk shit.
Yeah, no, there is. I agree. There's a lot of cool people that talk shit, but the thing is though, when the cool people you're talking about are talking shit, they don't see it that way. They see it as joking.
Right.
I can be that person sometimes. I know you can too.
You can tell there's an underlying
Yes!
passion, right?
And you know.
With those other people that they're trying to get under your skin.
Yeah, there's a
You can
difference.
feel there's a fucking difference, dude.
Oh, right there.
Right.
Right there. You said
There's a fucking difference.
You know when
And
someone's
it's
playfully
like, you
talking
look at me,
shit?
you're gonna talk that way, bro. It's like now you want to go fist. And like I'm thinking fucking life or death. You're thinking I'm gonna get under your skin and make myself feel better and get some social status. And I'm thinking about putting fucking my fist in your face.
Yes.
I'm thinking about slitting your fucking throat on my time off. You know what I mean? Like, do you
shit.
understand where my thoughts are? I don't think I'm the person you should be fucking talking shit to.
And you're letting them know because they need to know. But look, all right.
Yeah, but you
They
can't
walk-
threaten somebody.
No,
You can,
okay.
fucking slit your throat.
No. Okay, no. See, yeah, no. Hold on. Let's find the brakes.
And I'm not saying I want to
No,
slit
you're
their
right.
throat, but I'm just saying that.
yeah, you are. That's
No, but the thing is, dude, is that there's a way of looking at reality. But what were you gonna say? Yeah.
No. All I was gonna say was you don't need to tell them that way. But all I was really trying to say was you just need to make sure that they understand that that's not okay without doing it that way.
Right.
You can feel it's okay, like you said. You're gonna feel these things. You're gonna fuck. I just want to slit your fucking throat. But you're not gonna tell them that. I feel like there's a way to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like peace and kindness. Like even Jesus talked about spreading his word that way. I think you should treat this the same exact way.
Right.
I feel like when you approach somebody that's getting on your fucking skin like that, you can't play their game.
You can't.
Don't let them troll you. Because when you show them a reaction, they're gonna keep doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just discussed something similar like this with my roommate earlier today. It's crazy that we're talking about this now. Now it ties into our
Dial
topic.
it back.
Literally,
be
bro.
more calm. And
Yes.
Let them look stupid.
Count to 10, do whatever the fuck you have to do.
Right.
But if you let them know that they got you angry, then they fucking won. That's it. You let them. They trolled you. They got the reaction they wanted. They walk away happy. It's fuck shit. Yes.
honestly, dude, this seriously reminds me of this interaction I had at this body shop, dude. It was like a couple years ago. It's freaking weird, man. I think I was talking about it a little bit in episode 2.
Episode 1, actually. You mentioned it briefly.
Okay, I was eating oatmeal for a long time, right?
Yeah. You mentioned this briefly, remember.
And it's so easy. You just put hot water in. And anyways, so there's this head alpha painter that works at the shop.
Oh, God. Here we go.
He's got all the techs on lockdown because he's the alpha. Anyways, he happens to see me in the break room getting hot water in my oatmeal, and he goes, "Hey, yo, so you're getting your oatmeal, huh?" And I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I'm getting my oatmeal." And that was the end of it.
Yeah.
But he does it again the next day. This time there's a couple techs there to witness the account.
You see, these are the people that are
He goes,
persuading his fuck
"Hey,
shit.
watch." I walk in. He slaps the shoulder of another guy. Hey, watch. Look at this. Hey, yo, you're eating your oatmeal, huh? And they're all giggling. Yeah, man, it's pretty good. I had flax seeds, chia seeds, hemp seeds, raisins, fucking strawberries, blueberries. Yeah, it's pretty bomb, dude. I'm eating it. What are you eating, man? Oh, okay. Cool, dude. Your wife made you something. Nice. What, your wife doesn't cook for you? No, bro, actually, I cook.
I actually cook for her.
Right.
Imagine that,
right? Oh my. So now they really think I'm pussy, right?
Yeah.
Now they're like, this guy doesn't his wife doesn't cook for him. He fucking eats oatmeal. Now
You must have a shitty at home life.
Right.
They're just judging you off of what you
Dude.
fucking eat.
Right, dude. This whole judgment. And the reason being is because there's already this hierarchy that's established at a body shop. Like, all the people inside the office are all clean and stuff, and they act all stuffy. And only this particular shop. Not every shop's like this. The people outside of the techs, they're kind of dirty. They kind of feel like second-class citizens. Even though some of these techs are making more money than the people inside. You know what I mean? But it's just the vibe that's there. So any kind of one-up they can have on us inside people, which I don't work at the shop, but I'm just happen to be in there, right? But I go there a lot. So anyways, now I'm out in the shop, right? And, and now I'm like open game to all the Omegas, right? They don't realize they're dealing with a fucking rooster, okay? They don't really realize that I'm looking at them like they're pigs and sheep and goats and horses, and their alpha is still stuck in high school. His mentality is still in grade school. He's judging me off of what I'm eating because I'm eating healthy. He thinks it's funny, right? So they're all thinking like, oh, they can talk shit. So anyways, this one cold day, I'm wearing a beanie, some earmuffs, okay? And, it wasn't those like earmuffs that you put over your head, like, all featherly and nothing like that, dude. It was just those little slick ones around your neck that skiers wear.
Yeah.
Anyways, this tech walks up to me, right? Because now they think all the power's on them. They don't realize that there is no power shift. They're losing power, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
They're going down fast, right? So he's like, comes to me, he's like, hey, ArmShark, are you cold?
Oh my God.
I go, hey.
How old are you, dude?
Right, dude, right, yeah. And everyone's kind of giggling, looking for my reaction. I go, no, because I got earmuffs on. They're like, oh, shit. Like, damn. Like,
what the fuck is that? Like, okay, not only is
right,
that
it's
a grade
fucking
school,
weird, dude.
It's a great. Not only is it a grade school fucking
Oh
mentality.
my gosh, this is happening
What
in
is
adult
this
life
shit?
side. Adult kids, stay in school, get educated, because this is not the way you're supposed to behave.
Or carry yourself as an adult. What the
Right,
fuck
dude.
is that?
But
It's trash, man.
So, anyways, after I said that, needless to say, let's say a couple days later, we started seeing some techs wearing their own little beanies, and they're like, dude, I'm telling you the ones I would never wear, dude, like the little big ball on top, it's all fluffy looking.
Dude.
Yeah, dude, like,
Yeah, the little fucking drawstrings hanging on the
right,
sides.
yeah, little tags and stuff like. They
Oh.
kind of look at me and give me a little wink, like, "Thank you, you liberated us." But so, anyways,
you know what? They look up to you, bro.
the alpha painter,
You showed them the way.
the alpha
showed
painter,
the way.
he noticed this, dude. He did not like this at all. So
You stole his mojo, bro.
Right,
You stole
dude.
his reason for life. You stole his fucking.
I feel like I helped him though, dude.
Maybe you did, because you know what? Let's be honest. Like, what motivated him to wear that fucking mask was getting those people's approval.
Right.
Feeling their energy, feeling their fuck shit. They loved his fuck shit so much.
Yeah.
They fueled it more.
That's
And he's
great,
like,
dude.
"Dope! I have a following. I'm gonna keep doing this bullshit." And then you showed him the way, bro. You made him realize his bullshit. Because you said you feel like he changed, right? Since
Our next conversation basically consisted of him verbalizing me his fears, like why what he feels bad about his diet and stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? It
Whoa.
wasn't like, it was no longer trying to pick on me. Now I was like, I'm not your psychologist, bro. You know what I mean? I'm just like, later, like, fucking figure it out, dude.
Yeah.
But he doesn't work for that company no more. But anyways, it's funny how shifts like that happen.
It
how
is.
people
No,
behave.
it's funny how at first they make jokes out of it and
Right.
realize, then later they realize, fuck, this guy actually might have been right about this, or fuck, he made me look at this differently,
Yeah.
or fuck, maybe I should change this lifestyle thing so I don't fuck my shit up more than already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Type of deal. So,
that's the scary part, man.
It
The
is.
scary part is that no one wants to look in the mirror.
They
They're
don't.
all everyone wants to be Monday Night Quarterback. Everyone wants to fucking talk about.
Everybody wants to be the main attraction, the fucking where everybody's attention's at, and that's snake behavior. Let's be honest.
Describe
real-
that, AJ. I know you were telling me more about snake behavior. We were talking about
Yeah,
it.
we were talking about it off the record. Not right now that we're on the record. I'm putting it out there. But usually the loudest person, the person that when they show up, they walk in the room, they make their appearance known. They make it known that they're arriving.
Right.
The loudest person in the room essentially is a snake. That's what the snake is. The person that comes in, you know what I mean, that announces their entry.
Oh.
Pretty much announces their arrival. There, that's what I was trying to say. That's the word. Arrival. The person that comes in and announces their arrival is usually the snake. The real person, on the other hand, is the person that walks in and you just feel them. Does that make sense? Like,
It does.
you walk in maybe either the same entrance or a separate entrance, doesn't matter. People will feel your energy and they'll know that, oh, fuck, he's a real one.
I
That
feel like
person's really even, you know?
I feel like those snaky people are the ones that talk shit with that evil passion they have.
Absolutely.
About trying to make themselves
Their
feel better,
intentions are
trying to
bullshit.
put you down.
Yes.
They have, but other people talk shit. It's not like that. It's like lighthearted. Like, they don't care, man. They're just talking.
There's a
having fun.
difference. Like you said
There's a
about
big
being a
difference,
cool shit
dude.
talker. Yes.
Right, dude. And that's like, and you know what?
We
It's
just mentioned that
that-
earlier.
Yeah, that's real spots out real, dude.
real recognizes real.
Real recognizes real, dude.
Yes.
And that's really what it is. Like, that whole thing. Real eyes, real lies, real lies. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
A gem right there. You're
Right.
supposed to drop a proverb at the end of the episode, man.
my bad,
Dude,
dude.
we still got like 25, 30 minutes.
That was
so-
straight up Tupac, though, dude. That's not my problem. but I have a proverb.
Well, save it though.
And actually, it
save
relates
it,
to the
save
topic
it.
on hand. But
I'm
I'll
glad,
save
but save it.
Right,
Remember,
right.
we always end. Remember we started that last
Right, well,
week.
that's a lot of pressure on me, AJ. We can't always just end with a proverb every single time. God!
Well, dude, I mean, shit.
I'm all snorting lines and shit. I'm like, fuck! banging my head on the
better
fucking
start writing
table.
some shit.
I'm like, God! I can't! I don't have another one to share!
Fuck, you should have told me that before I said last week. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure last episode I did say that though.
You did, dude. I lost a little bit of sleep over it, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh fuck! I'm sorry. All right, well, you know what, guys? Maybe we won't end every episode with a proverb from ArmShark here.
Fuck it, we will.
All right, well, good. Fuck it. All right, I guess he's just full of shit this whole time. But anyway, no. But it ties into what we were saying, man, and about people like about it ties in about what people are just like saying that they. I'm gonna cut that out. Fuck.
No, it really does tie into the fact that we're all wearing different masks.
Yes, no, it ties. Yes, I was gonna say thank you. It ties into the fact that we're all wearing masks and that we don't know how to just wear one. I know we stated that already before, but that's the whole point of the first topic is that we're just trying to. The message we're trying to send in all this is that it's okay to do that.
That's
You don't need
that's
to
the
be-
hidden agenda.
And thank you. That's what I was trying to get at. Is
Right.
that you don't need to be that person that
get what
has
you
to
want.
try. Yes, to get what you want out
Get
of
your
life.
goals.
To get to reach your goals, to get what you want
They're
out of
within
life,
you.
and
God's inside
to
you.
be thank you, and to be accepted as a real person. If you're real, we're gonna feel it. That's it. You don't need to say, "Hey guys, look at me, I'm real."
Right.
No one's gonna take you for that. No one's gonna believe that. No
Because
one's actually gonna
those
say that.
people, AJ, those people, they're not like pursuing anything.
They're not. They're lost souls, man. They're still trying to find a purpose. They
Right.
don't even know what they want to do.
So that's why they're doing that.
They look.
And they're
They look
everywhere.
to social media. They look to everything around them to tell them what to do.
And we could say they're clones, robots. They do exist. Some of these cashiers out there in Target, Walmart. There are some robots working right now.
To
Some
the
clones,
clones,
dude.
man.
It's a new technology, but it's
Yeah.
out there. No, but it's really fascinating, man, that we're talking about this because there's an agenda that's going on. And it started like in the 90s, and it was about being real, what's real, and you can't switch it up. You can't change your personality. And you know what? Just stop where you're at. It's called growth. So you're saying you can't grow? So when I'm 12 and I think freaking smoking weed's cool and all this stuff, and then like I'm not allowed to grow from that, I gotta just stay that way the rest of my life? Like, that's pretty much what that agenda is. It's
Stages of your life, bro. It's bullshit. You grow out of stuff. You do
Right,
stupid
dude.
things. You do stupid things at a young age. You grow out of that. Eventually, you realize maybe my outlook on life is changing. Maybe I don't want to do this bullshit anymore. This thing is not cool to me anymore. This thing doesn't seem like something that's going to help me better as a person.
They want you to
know what I'm saying?
believe.
They want you to think that
You're supposed to.
That.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It's sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
But there's an actual performance.
Sorry, yeah, continue what you were saying about that agenda from the 80s, right?
Well, excuse me, AJ, but you're not listening. Okay, and I'm a little offended. It was actually the 90s.
Oh, God. I could have sworn I heard you say the 80s, asshole. Oh, you old-timers out there.
No, but seriously, though, dude. No, but, you know, it actually really interesting because this agenda coincides to the Homo Thug agenda. No, it actually coincides to the whole gay mafia thing we're talking about and the Homo agenda that they have.
I'm sorry, I just never heard it mentioned that way or dubbed that way before.
Man, dude, do a YouTube search. Do a YouTube search, man.
Hilarious, dude.
Yeah, I know, it is funny, but it's out there, man.
No, but it's real. You're right. As funny as
we were talking about the game and 50 Cent.
Oh, yeah, we were.
You know, the game was basically saying that.
And this goes into the Homo Thug hip-hop shit.
Right,
now, dude. And you can, like I said, you can call me a Westconian, whatever the fuck you want to label me. But I feel like the gay one in that situation was not the game, man. I feel like it was 50 Cent, bro.
The game said he's not doing G-Unit because he knows how 50 gets down.
There
right?
you go. Why do you think he didn't want to be one of his gay-ass G-Unit thugs? He's one of his butt monkeys. Part of it, bro. That's what it was. They're all butt monkeys. They fuck each other, bro.
What do you think about the game, though, and Change of Heart?
Oh, God. Did he...
What do you think that was all about?
You know what? Good point. I feel like that was just his way of trying to come up, honestly.
Oh,
like,
no,
you know what I mean?
man.
Maybe that was... No, but hear me out. I'm not saying come up as a rapper. Maybe because he did attempt to, be an actor at one point, right? Maybe that was like he thought that might have been a good way to get his foot in the door.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? You did your fair share of extra work, didn't you?
Okay, I guess I have a confession, man. I tried out for the show.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. No, you didn't.
Dude, it was a show that's similar to it. I don't remember how it was, but it was basically like you are with a girl for a long time, and then you want to go on dates with other people. You go on those dates, and then you come back and you have to decide.
Yeah, it sounds like that one
it's
show.
Change of Heart, right?
Yeah.
It's Change of Heart.
No, it's not called that. No,
dude, that's what Change of Heart's about, right? That has to be, right? I think I tried out for that show, dude. I didn't get it. That's why
okay. It was Change of Heart.
That's why I'm pissed, dude. That's why I don't like it.
It almost sounds like Parental Control, but that's a newer version of what you're talking about. That's
Parental Control, I think, probably pigtailed off of that.
You probably did, but that came after. But anyway, that's besides the point.
Yeah.
We're not putting any plugs in there for MTV. Fuck you guys. You're not paying us. But anyway, that show got canceled anyway, so that's no type of plug. Back to what we were saying. But yeah, no, Change of Heart. It's funny. You actually tried out for that shit. I did not know that, man. You learn something every day.
Yeah. Well, this is chick.
How'd that go?
Her name was Shirley.
Oh,
and
God.
She, this Jewish chick, she's just like, I want to be on TV. Can you pretend to be my boyfriend for 2 years?
Oh, God.
I was like, okay, fuck it.
You're like,
we
oh,
never
fuck
did
why
anything
not?
or nothing like that. You know, we just like, I think they can tell it was fake.
You probably know it was fuck
They're
shit.
just like, oh yeah, we need something real here. You guys are just not.
But with the whole, you know what? But back to what we were saying.
Yeah.
You know, the whole Homo Thug thing. A lot of these these thug fucking rappers, whichever ones are left anyway, the stupid ass ones, like, and they know who they are. I'm gonna drop no names. Anybody listens to hip hop now and seeing all that mumble rap bullshit
Future.
tying into it. Future's not really mumble rap, but he is trash in some of these. Some of his music's good. I'm not gonna lie. There's a few tracks I actually like, but he's a little questionable, bro. He's weird. But he also falls in that category as Lil Wayne.
What about
I'm
that?
sorry, bro. Before you get into that,
Yeah.
hold that thought. You can't get away with wearing lime green, bright ass fucking Uggs, bro, in a music video, and you're bathing in blood. You're a sick motherfucker. This is Lil Wayne, bro.
He had a pink purse on that fire video.
That's what I'm talking about.
I said the fire.
He's a fucking flaming queer. You know what?
He has
I
a
don't want to be
pink
offensive.
purse.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be offensive, but
but
this is funny. You can't tell me this is not funny. And in the homosexual society up there, if you guys aren't offended by this, you guys should write a letter to this guy. Like, what are you trying to do, asshole?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, no disrespect to gays or anything, but Jesus, come on, that's pretty bad, bro. Like, you said he's wearing.
It's an agenda, dude. They're just trying to like make it like gender roles are reversed. You can do this,
And
you
that's
can
not
do
okay.
that.
No, that we don't agree with. Dude. Can we agree? Can we agree?
And this is what irritates me: is that people would
No,
put.
but can we agree that that's not?
It's not okay, dude. We have gender roles for
Thank
a
you.
reason.
Thank
you know,
you.
and it's like, you know what? People try to say, oh, well, cooking, that's a gender role. No, it's
fuck
not.
that is not even the same
It's
thing.
a trade, actually,
God.
right? There's a culinary trade. So if you cook, it doesn't actually mean that you're a queer. You know, let's get out of that mentality, people, right? But anyways, it's it actually kind of reminds me a little bit of The cooking reminds me of this skit that King Arthur had on.
Oh God, let's hear this.
Should I tell it, or I don't know if the viewers want to hear this, or the listeners want to listen to the skit.
It's pretty bad, isn't it?
Okay, so basically,
just a forewarning, you guys should already know that this show has a lot of explicit material, and this is about to get explicit. Because I couldn't believe my fucking ears the first time I heard this shit either. But go ahead, man.
Okay, so basically the premise of this skit is like construction workers, you know? And you know how you have to act a certain way in a construction yard.
Yeah.
You're a construction worker, you're burly, and I'm doing construction work. I get up at 5 in the morning and I'm off at 2. Fuck you. And I have a lot of respect for them, man. It's a hard job.
Of course.
It's a badass job. You keep doing it, man. You're making America great again, right? But...
Hashtag Trump.
So this is the skit. Yeah, hashtag Trump.
Good.
This is the skit, okay?
Yeah.
So we got this foreman. He's a hard-ass dude. You know, he's maybe a little bit on the short side, but he's got that Napoleon syndrome. A little bit bald, but it doesn't stop him from telling his workers what to do. Hey, Joe, go over there. No problem, boss. Hey, Mark, go pick up that 2x4.
I'm on my way, boss.
Right? So anyways, he go ahead and he's like, you know, you hear the bell and it's time to, you know, work's done, kind of like the Flintstones, you know.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know, this is after they're about almost a year on the job, and they're building this huge building. You know, they've bonded at this point, right?
Yeah.
And they're in charge of some very important stuff on the construction site. We're not talking about just the medial workers. We're talking about like licensed plumbers, electricians. Like these guys are the shit,
All
right?
that stuff, yeah.
Right. Not someone you would fuck with you see on the street, right? You'd be like, oh, dude, this guy's a construction worker. You know, I'll let him do his thing.
Yeah.
You know, and so anyways. Yeah, so the foreman goes, "You boys want to hit up the hot spot tonight?" And they're like, "Oh, sounds great, boss." You know, they're just gonna whatever he says. Okay, let's go check out the hot spot. So the skit is basically, you know, like Hooters is HOO, and then the 2 O's are the eyes of the owl, right? Hoo-hoo. That's Hooters. That's like, well, this is actually called Duders, and the 2 O's are actually a nutsack.
What the? The name might as well been Dingleberries, bro. What the fuck is this?
Oh, okay, listen. Yeah, I know.
Oh my
this is
God,
bad, dude. Okay, so they walk into Tutors. You listen, bro.
What the fuck is that?
They walk into
This is King Arthur, right? They wrote
Yes,
this shit?
yes.
Okay,
We'll have to get him on the phone. Okay, here's the thing, dude. Okay, so they walk in.
It's so twisted, bro. I'm sorry. I can't get over it. Go ahead, sorry.
Okay, Hooters, you sit high, so you can
Yes.
look down on the girl's dress,
Yeah.
right?
But you can see her
Or
cleavage,
no, down on her, you know, her
Yeah,
chest
cleavage,
or whatever.
cleavage,
Yeah, her cleavage,
yeah.
right? Well, on Duders, you sit really low. Little kid chairs. And you know why? Because the employees are all buff, in-shape men wearing Speedos on roller skates. How can I help you guys?
Yeah.
The ball's just swinging in your face while you're sitting ground level. That's all you see. Would you like our meatball or sausage special?
Okay, that's
Welcome
enough.
to Duders. Okay, sorry.
That's enough, bro.
Okay,
Fuck.
okay, sorry,
So-
dude. Listen,
Okay.
listen.
All right.
The story's not over, dude. It's a skit. It's a fucking
man.
skit. Listen to the fucking skit. Okay,
Fuck,
Okay.
make me cough laughing so hard.
all right. No, stop
Oh,
here for a
shit.
second. All right, here we go.
Oh, my stomach hurts. All right, go ahead.
Okay, hands up now. Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, they walk. They walk in. Okay, no, they're in there. Okay, yeah. So it's a skit, right? So that's just the first night. They're all like, "Hey, man, you think it was kind of weird that Big Boss Man sent us to that place?" "Hey, no, man, I'll punch you in the face if you say anything bad about the boss." Right? 'Cause that's like human behavior, you know.
Yeah. And they want to be accepted. They don't want to think that they're being, you know.
In your job, you got that one employee that's always like sticking up for the boss, right?
course.
I mean, you know, so you're gonna have that guy.
General brown noser dude. Yeah,
So
yeah.
naturally, the other 4 are gonna kind of follow, you know,
Of
because
course.
he's obviously has a dominant role in the group.
Yeah, they're gonna
kinda
fall
like-
in line.
Yeah, you know, if Squirty says it's fine, then we,
Squirty.
right? Then we're gonna have to go play along, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so you know, night after night passes. Boys want to hit the hot spot. At this point, they feel obligated, almost like they might lose their contract. You know, like if they don't go with him. So yeah, then it'll just say like 2 years later, or not 2 years, sorry, 2 weeks later, and you know Ben Stiller and Zoolander,
Yeah.
how they're all dressed in a cave in the mine, like how he was.
Oh
he was
yeah.
all dressed done up, like eyelashes, and
Yeah.
it's like, oh, like that's how all the construction workers they all
fucking
look like that. Like
Zoolander
2 weeks
shit.
later, the boss is just lounging, like cares about what kind of boots he has on, and Anyways, that's the premise of the show.
Twisted, man.
Or
Can we get this crazy motherfucker on the phone?
You know what we
Hey, look, you know what? I want to say this right now, man. No disrespect, King Arthur. That shit, you have a demented mind, bro, and I mean that in a good way, bro. We're gonna try to call you up right now, because I know you're a fan of the show. You listen to us, so we're gonna give you a call right now.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, King Arthur, you're live right now with AJ and ArmShark.
On Timeless Talk, sir. How you doing?
Oh, hey, what's going on?
Hey, man, we don't mean to catch you off guard, but we just, we legitly, bro, just finished talking about this weird, really, really weird, demented fucking script you came up with that ArmShark here is telling me about. Something about, it's almost a complete opposite to Hooters. What did you say it was called again? Bro, where did you come up with that shit, man?
Dude,
You know, I'll give it to you, bro.
Just like, what if it was the opposite? You get in that place, dude, and it's just like a bunch of dudes in like Speedos and fucking 70s roller skates fucking skating around, but the tables are like 2 feet off the ground, dude. So you just
Bro,
have, like,
hey,
dude
man.
shows up, what's up, dude, what do you want to eat, man? Just fucking tube steak in your face and shit.
Bro, he had me when he told us the part of the lower chairs, bro. Because I know Hooters got that, they got the high-rise chairs, so you can see the girl's cleavage, right? You went the extra mile, said these are low to the ground, man. So you're seeing a hairy nutsack with a schlong while you're trying to order a sausage. What is that shit, man?
Hooters,
Oh.
dude, it's a nightmare.
Hey, King Arthur, we really wanted to reach out to you, man. We'd like to schedule an interview with you. Maybe we could talk more about the creation of how King Arthur came about.
Absolutely, man. Go ahead. As a matter of fact, you know what? Why don't you just go ahead and introduce yourself to our audience, man? We know that you're one of our valued and dedicated listeners. Just to go ahead and give yourself a quick little intro so they know what to expect, man. Leave them with something.
I'm going by King Arthur to avoid my real name.
We'll go with that.
We'll go with that. Not a big deal, but, King Arthur's easier. Sounds better.
And you have a glorious beard, from what I see from your photos. Where his strength come from, guys? Samson ain't got shit on this guy.
That's a good point.
Dude, yeah, gold started growing out of it.
You got a gold star growing out of it.
No, dude, I'm off my rocker right now, dude.
Okay, that's enough with you. Thank you, King Arthur.
Yeah, we're gonna have to just put an end to that phone call. He was we appreciate him chiming in, kind of giving you guys a random take that had nothing to do with our topic.
It really did.
It really did not. But we just but it's okay though. We just still wanted to.
It really didn't, man. It's all good.
It's all good. Yeah, we'll continue. But
we're the ones that I brought up. My bad. I brought up Duders. I didn't mean to do that. All right.
No, it's okay, bro.
But it's just to show you the conformity of the human population. First you got these burly dudes. They got wife and kids at home, and then 4 weeks later they just want to impress the boss, and now they're wearing Prada.
Yeah.
And it's just people will conform to the environment they're in. It's because our body is made of cells, and our cells are constantly rejuvenating and changing. We're constantly growing. And the sad reality is that if you choose to not grow, your cells will just keep learning the same shit that you know over and over and over.
And you never expand, you never mature past a certain point, and it's just, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Right? And it's like, I'm sure, if you know what you're going to say first, then
I want to hear you.
It's just like, I feel like that's the whole point of life, right? It's to grow. And honestly, wear one mask. I know we said that already once, I'm going to say it again. Bottom line, at least from the first topic, we really wanted to stick when we say you should really only be wearing one mask. You should be the same person around everybody. I know that can be a challenge. You may have to present yourself away a little bit differently if you're not a professional person all the time. We get it. But that doesn't count. What we're really saying is when you delve into being who you are, you should be the same guy around your family, your parents. You know what I'm saying?
That guy goes, nah, dog, yeah, do dog. Like, where'd you get that fucking voice from? Is that really how you talk?
Yes!
Were you like that when you were 12 years old?
That's our point. No, yeah.
Or 10? Maybe you were.
Even when they were still trying to figure out what was cool. Like, okay,
right, yeah.
You might be able to get away with that bullshit when you were 10 years old, 11 years old. Dog, if you're 22 years old and you're still talking in that voice.
But that's where
there's a
Eminem
disconnect.
comes from, dude. The
There's a disconnect.
Eminem agenda. When he was rapping about that. You always keep asking me the same fucking questions, why I talk the way I talk and all this bullshit. Well, I'm talking
He was
about.
kind of already hinting to it. I do know what you're talking about.
He was appealing to that because he knows, because there's a 90s agenda, dude. They know that something was happening to the 90s kids, so he came in to kind of be like their savior. I relate with you, And he was
like, hey kids, I feel it, I know it. Here you go.
Yeah.
I have a solution for you. Like, you know,
right,
kind of thing.
yeah. And then you have lifelong fans. So then he's a puppet. So whatever he's gonna say and do now, the fans are always gonna do. Like he has some questionably homosexual songs, dude.
Really
I mean, come
does.
on, he makes a lot of references, and some of them are.
Bro,
little,
what was it that one skit?
have you ever had your shit pushed in? The fuck have you, bro? Right? Like a pink cushion. Okay,
I love how these
like
things.
you feel like you have.
Oh,
Clearly. Do you
You
want to talk about it?
I love. Obviously, he wants to talk about
He
it.
does.
He put it on the record.
It's
He really
a dope
wants to know.
song too. That's the problem, dude.
my
It's a dope beat. It's a cool song, but it's
But
like,
that's how they get you, bro.
but that's how they get
That's
you.
how they
dude.
get you, ArmShark. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, yo,
Dude,
nice.
that's how they get you. Think about it.
Right.
It's a dope, but it's a. Do
It's
you
really
hear what they're
bad.
talking? Yeah, but do you hear what they're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But do you hear the beat? Do you hear the subject matter? Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Subject matter. Oh no, man, that's not what I mean.
It's
though.
political.
Yeah, it's political. Not only that, but just listen to the beat,
So
man.
political, man.
It's so catchy. No, man, do you really know what's going on? Like that's a part of the agenda, like you're saying, that '90s agenda, bro. The fuck shit is going on.
Yeah, it's fuck shit, dude. It's getting a lot worse, man. Because
And that was the '90s. Now compare it to what's going on today.
oh my gosh, this reminds me of this crazy discrimination I felt at Panda Express because I was acting like a gentleman, bro. Okay, check this out. I walked into a Panda Express, and I'm literally like second or third in line. It's, where they ask you what you want. I see this tall, blonde mom with two kids who are maybe 4 or 5 years old, and she has two big bags in her hand. And she's approaching the door with like a really panicky look on her face. Meanwhile, you got some younger dudes on their phones just standing there staring at her, doing nothing at all. I saw her, and I made eye contact with her, and I'm like, I got you. And I opened the door for her. And she goes very loud, "There's a gentleman." I go, "Ma'am?" Right? And that was
I
it.
see you. Okay, ArmShark.
I almost felt obligated to follow her to her car and go, "I'll help you with your car door." Right?
Yeah.
But nobody else in there had the intuition to do that. So after that happened, dude, the whole energy shifted. Almost like I was an enemy. And it's like, it's liberal brainwash, dude. Like, you're not allowed to be a gentleman no more.
You're not.
It's fucking crazy,
So
dude.
so it goes to that. It kind of ties into what we were saying in the second topic about desensitizing women.
Yeah.
Chivalry must really be dead then.
They're trying to kill it, and women don't know what they want when they want it dead, and I really don't believe that women want it dead. I believe, again, it's that agenda that we're referring to.
Corrupting them, dude.
Because think about it, man. You attack the hip-hop industry, you get all the alpha males, all the good guys, you make them gay. Now they're basically telling you, it's cool, man, it's cool, wear this, wear that, do this. And these other cats coming up, they don't know that these guys are gay. They just look up to them like, oh, they're cool, and they're saying to do this, and that's down, that's cool. And there's an agenda that's just constantly, it's slowly filtrating to a point to where now all of a sudden you're wearing dresses and pink purses and heels, and you're like, it's cool, dog. There's dude, I swear, dude, there's a fucking video that was going viral on
it's
YouTube.
true. Yeah.
That dude in the wedding dress with the machete,
Oh, that's
the machine
fucking-
gun. You seen that shit? What is that?
Why didn't we even we're barely discussing this now. You're right. We
Oh
should have
my
said this a lot
gosh.
earlier, dude.
Well, we're gonna have to do another episode of Homo Thugs because there's a lot of
I don't
stuff.
know about an entire episode about it, but
Okay,
Well,
there's a lot to
there's
talk about.
there's a lot.
There's
You're
a lot
right.
of shit going down.
What is the name of that artist? Now that we're on that, let's just talk about that
We
real
need
quick.
again.
We'll end there. Too.
Any
This will be the last
applications
thing we
out there?
discuss, 'cause we're running out of time. So we'll
We need a fact checker. We need someone to look up this video while we're talking. Obviously, we can just pause it, and look it up and then come back. That's just too hard.
That's too much work.
And
So,
let's keep it raw,
Yeah,
dude.
we
Just
are keeping it
timeless
raw.
talk.
This is
Timeless
timeless talk.
empire, crazy house.
Yeah,
Shout
no.
out to the listeners.
Again, we're reaching that almost the end point. I'll plug that in at the end. I'll plug it in at the end.
Okay, well here, this could be the end right now, dude.
Yeah,
Right.
it's me in right here.
Yeah.
Okay. So you know what, guys? We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. We're running out of time now. I do want to say that next week we're actually gonna have our first official guest. I can't disclose who that person's gonna be yet.
Oh shit.
But yeah, we don't have sound effects yet. We're gonna get there. But yes, we're gonna we'll have that soon too, guys. Don't worry. You get a good laugh at that.
Sorry, man. I really want to just end with this
And with this what?
this Japanese proverb I have.
Oh, wait. Yes, that's right. And I know you guys are true fans and our true listeners and our loyal listeners. if you caught what I said at the end of episode 3, I did say we're gonna try to, at least if it's not too much pressure on my co-host here, to end every show with a proverb, one from him personally.
So this actually relates to the topic on hand with switching up personalities, or why do people behave the way they do. You're not going to act the same way in a church as you're going to act with your friends. And we're encouraging you to try to find that balance, and do that. And try to act. And if then maybe you shouldn't be going to church, or maybe you shouldn't be hanging out with your friends. Choose fucking one, dude.
Yes.
Don't be cold, or don't be lukewarm.
Yes.
I think Immoral Technique said that.
That's in the Bible too, bro.
Right, there you go, man.
Is
Immoral
the Bible.
Technique, dude. There you go. We need to talk about that cat,
Yeah.
But anyways, I'm going to close with this. Life is like smoking a cigarette. You filter everything that comes in, and you don't blow smoke in people's faces.
Boom! Let that marinate. What? How dare you? No, that's some real shit, though. Seriously, think about what he just said, guys. It's true. It really is that way.
Yeah, man. You don't
It's food for thought.
Even if you're a salesman, dude. There's a way to be a salesman. There's a way to be a salesman. You don't gotta blow smoke, dude. Straight up. You don't have to blow smoke. And when you're listening, when people are giving you negative feedback, or if people are just being negative towards you, you can filter that shit. You don't have to take it all up the butt. If you want to wear your heart on your sleeve, which is fine. That's what I do, man. I have a lot of passion. I wear my heart on my sleeve. But that doesn't mean that you got to let it get to your emotion.
You don't. You really don't. So we're going to leave you guys with that. Now that we've come to the end of episode 4, I'm going to go ahead and put in these last few plugs. You guys already know how it ends. Again, shout out to the whole Crazy House crew. We appreciate you guys. We love you for helping us all with this to make it possible. Timeless Empire Clothing. Be on the lookout for that. It's on its way as well. As I've said before, I'm going to keep drilling that into your guys' skulls because I got some beautiful, sexy things in the works for you, and you're going to love what's going to be coming to fruition very soon.